Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Back to throw. It's Reed. The receiver makes the catch. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Looking for some space. It's Moss. That strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Keeping it on the ground here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Tackle, but first down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
On the run, it's Moss. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
An excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. He keeps it on a design run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field, 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Now the important point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. To the air. It's Carr. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball, but the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab made by the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The shotgun running play call. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. It's a keeper. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll get the first 10 yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Aggies pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback still with the football. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Reed. Clock for the completion. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Using his legs, it's Moss. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The receiver grabs it. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So here we go, third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Running back has it on the screen now, and he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
That screenplay can be a little tricky if the blocks up front don't develop, and now they got to figure out what to do here on fourth down.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. He missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Strong run keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Play action here on first down. Trying to get the throw off. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Carr. That's caught. It's low. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, the defense will knock him down. What's going to be the final play of the period. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
Notre Dame, 0.
And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On 1st down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air. It's Reed. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Handoff heading left. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. He finally makes the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. In the red area, it's Moss. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. The pass rush closing in. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
When you fail on 3rd and goal from the 1 on play action, I don't know what that says about the confidence you have in your run game. This 4th down call is going to be really interesting.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
The come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Dropping back, it's Carr. Close to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's reeled in. It's Pauling. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Makes it look easy. But hold on, there is a flag down. They could accept it and keep the drive going. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. To throw, it's Carr. Locates the tight end, it's complete. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. They're going to run it here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Irish.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Owens. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Back to throw. It's Reed. Gets rid of it on the move. Grabbed by the receiver. He's slowed by the defense.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. He's got room to run. Picks up the first down and still going. Breaks into the clear. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Well, they try the middle, but stop for no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Using his legs, it's Moss. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half. Maybe things are starting to change.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Pitch to the left. Pass caught. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The Aggies will line up to boot it away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The quarterback's got it on the option. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quick throw caught on the left side. He's in the clear. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Dropping back, it's Carr. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
That completion makes it second down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Here he goes. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Moss. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
To throw, it's Reed. They'll try a pass here, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He got it. The field goal's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's Fields. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Grab down the middle. It's Pauling. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw. It's Carr. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
These boys are showing no let-up. They continue to be aggressive. It's brought them all the way back. They tie the game. They're an extra point away from taking the lead, and a ton of belief going in at halftime.
Extra point puts them in front by 1. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
13.
The Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes the knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. It's a quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. They begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On first and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Breaks into the clear. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a first and 10. QB bootlegs here. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Gonna run it. It's Moss. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And on first down, right back to the running game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That gain sets up a third down play. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a first and 10 now. QB decides to keep it here. A change of direction. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Touchdown, Aggies, to put them on top now. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Make the extra point and go up 6.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 20, Notre Dame 14.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick it off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. Takes off in a bootleg. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Bringing pressure. Has no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is brought down. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, a great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. Handoff to the back. Fighting off the defender. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. As the first down is still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Boy, another big gain by this quarterback. And not only that, he's now over 100 yards on the ground in this game alone. This defense better do a better job of containing him and maybe adjusting their plan on how to stop him.
1st and 10 now for the offense. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Reed. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 27, Notre Dame.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick it away.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Grab near the sticks. It's low. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Notre Dame 14.
Back to pass. It's Carr. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's low. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Running back grabs it on a screen. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Wow, they pull out the screen here. I like the call on 3rd down, but let's give the defense a lot of credit for being able to recognize that and bring him down short of the 1st down. It's all about timing and execution for that screenplay to work for 3rd down to be able to pick up that 1st.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On the ground, it's Moss. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. He hands it off from the gun. Now here he goes. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. A quick juke. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks into the clear. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Scanning the field. It's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead, they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 34, Notre Dame 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive for the 18. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the run, it's low. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Finds an open target on the left side.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's low. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I look to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Running back the ball carrier. Second down coming up.
second down after that run on the previous play. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 34, Notre Dame 21.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll test the right side here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Grinding away with a running game. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Single back, takes the handoff. Eludes a tackle. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Past the 45. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's Owens. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Second down after that previous play. QB keeper all the way. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Looking to pass. It's Reed. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, when you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The punt will bounce out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That's a great punt. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Looking to pass here on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.